What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on Western Michigan in a non-conference matchup and got the win 38-24. It was a pretty tight game throughout, and they had a really good passing attack we kind of struggled against, but we was able to move the ball finally. We had a rough first half, but ended up playing a whole lot better in the second half and ended up getting the win. So we're 7-2. We've won 6 in a row, and today we have arguably our most important game of the season. If we win today against South Florida, we will win the Big East Championship back-to-back. The only team that we have to worry about is Louisville. We got to win at least one of the next 2 conference games in order to lock up that conference title. But we got to take care of business today to do that. And South Florida, they're not having a good season. They're 2-5. You look at their stats, they're not really good at anything except pass defense, but we're going to put that to the test today. Now, before we take them on, we'll just briefly talk about recruiting. We are done with in-season recruiting. We got 4 commitments, 2 quarterbacks, a halfback, and an outside linebacker, all 4- and 5-star kids. Really good talent. A lot of these guys are going to come in and probably start day 1. So it's just going to be really exciting what's going to happen for next season when we keep bringing in this really good talent. So the rest of the season, we don't really have to talk about that. We are done. So let's go ahead and head into the game against South Florida. Now I'm curious. We have Massey, our halfback, is out for 3 weeks. And actually, before we talk about that, so Massey is going to miss the next 2 games. We're going to have the bye week, though. But we got to figure out how to do without him. He's like our number 2 wide receiver, so it'll be interesting to see how we deal with that. And I'll show you kind of my plans there. Let's go and check out their uniforms real quick. And this is their default. That looks pretty slick. And they got an alternate, but I like that all green look. Let's just go with that. So when it comes to Massey, one thing I did not think about, and somebody made a good point, I've done this in the past, but sometimes it helps if you got average halfbacks or a couple that are kind of the same, it helps to just split the reps with them sometimes. But Massey is clearly better than the other ones we got, but now he's hurt for a few weeks. So we got like 4 dudes behind him that are all kind of the same. So I'll just show what I'm going to do here in a minute. Let's go to the coin toss. Looks like I won it, and I want the ball to start the second half. And this big old number 1, he has to be an offensive lineman. At least I hope he is. All right, so let's go over to our depth chart. Let's go to halfback. So again, Massey is out, and we got Price, we got Hooper, and we got Triplett, and we actually got another guy who's a 68 overall as well. So out of the 4 guys, so you got 2 70s, a 68, and you got Fields. Actually, maybe I already got 1 red shirt. Okay, so Thompson's red shirted. Okay, so we're down to 2 guys. Let me back out of here. We got Price and Hooper. So what I'm going to do for the next couple of games is probably just split the reps a little bit. That way they don't have to carry too much of the load. Now, Price is the better one of the 2. Yes, their overall is the same, but he's much faster, and he's got a little bit of better catch rating. And that's kind of all I really care about with my halfbacks at this point in this scheme. So he's going to carry most of the load, but we're going to sneak in Hooper. I'm going to probably do that via formation subs. So let's go to formation subs, and let me just look here. I may have, like, let me go do this right here. Oops, I need to pick the right player. There we go. I need to pick the right position. There we go. So we're going to go ahead over here, and I will probably put in Hooper, and I don't need to forget to make this change once we hit to the bowl game. I may put Hooper right here as well. I don't use him as often there. I want to keep Price right there. Price. I may put Hooper right there. So I'm giving Hooper all of the formations I don't use as often. And he's not going to be in this one. We always put our tight end right there. So I kind of like that. We're kind of splitting the reps more or less, but this still gives me a chance for Price to get most of the touches on that front. All right, so let's go to the depth chart. Let's go look at see what we're dealing with here. So as usual, South Florida always has dual threat quarterbacks. They got an impact guy right here, 80 overall or 82 overall with 80 speed. His backup's got 88 speed. Can you imagine? Golly. So super fast. So we got to deal with that. And they got an impact halfback. So this is the nightmare scenario in this game. An incredible backfield that can run around. And our biggest weakness on defense is shutting down the run. Hopefully they don't run a lot of option on us today, and if they do, we're just going to have to keep up with them and hope for the best. So either way, it's just, again, a nightmare scenario. So fullback, not much there. Now, they are a spread offense. I wouldn't expect much from the fullback position. You look at their wide receivers, 78, 76, 72. This guy's out, so not a whole lot here. Tight end, not bad. 80 and a 76, and both, well, at least this guy can run a little bit. He can catch as well. They have him as a blocking tight end, but he looks very much like at least a balanced tight end. Either way, I'm fully expecting them to run quite a bit unless we get lucky and they decide to throw a lot because his quarterback's an impact guy. But he's a scrambler, which means he's going to run around quite a bit, even in the pass plays. So we'll see how they handle it. So let's go look at their offensive line. You got 78, 74, 76, 70, and 85. And this is their big right tackle, number 1, which, again, I love when the game does that for offensive linemen. Now, if it happened to me, I don't know if I would do it because those are pretty prized possession numbers to have. But either way, that's pretty cool to see. So their right tackle is their best of the bunch by far. You go to... I don't remember what defense they run. We'll find out here real shortly, but they got their top left end out and not much at right end. So defensive ends, not a whole lot. Just okay up the middle, a defensive tackle with 80 overall. Not much behind him. You look at the linebackers, 80. Another impact middle linebacker. How many have we faced this season? It seemed like every team we faced has got an impact middle linebacker and not much at right outside linebacker. So in terms of their front 7, it's just pretty much this guy right here. You look at corners, not a whole lot. 76, 70, 72, 78 at free safety, 84 speed, and 76 overall with 88 speed at strong safety. So I don't know. It's their middle linebackers pretty solid, and that's kind of it. The rest of them will just look like a bunch of average dudes. 65 overall, a kicker, and a punter at 70. All right, let's get this show on the road. I'm trying to keep my expectations in check here because, again, their backfield is incredible. And let's see how their coordinator uses them. I'm going to kick it away from the impact guy. Get off of this dude. Get over here. So I think I'll run a lot of man until they just destroy that for a while. Let's just go cover 2 man out of 4-3. And I could be wrong. They may just run an absolute ton or throw a lot because of the quarterback, but they're going to run here. That's a good stop and a good start. A run by Katy Perry. Nah, take that back. I don't know what his first name is. We can go check it. But let's go cover 2 man. I'm not going to do any blitzing. Just kind of scared to do so. It's like I got the fullback, and he's going to make a play. Somebody going out of bounds. Fine by me. Sorry, it's 3rd and long. I'm going to go basic Tampa 2. And if I'm not mistaken, he is a right-handed quarterback. Both of these guys are. Okay, so we are going to hot route our right defensive end. Hopefully he can kind of contain him over there. I'm going to bring him over. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Would be great if we could. Intercept that. Oh, well. That's just not what we need. Them making plays downfield. Impact free safety just stood there and looked at it. And here they come. So we needed a stop right there. Let's see what we can do here. I may actually come over. Speed option. There he goes. This ain't good. Touchdown. Just like that, 6 points. I told you from the beginning, this is what you have to deal with. It's just so hard to stop. Nobody up front got a push. Just none of my players were around at all. So, and you have no answer for it unless you just got more talent than they do. And we really don't have a ton of talent on defense. So we're just going to have to keep up with them on offense today and hope for the best. Unless we just get lucky and they start turning the ball over. But that's why I preached earlier, we got to stop those 3rd down plays. But they converted, and then the next play, just 6 points, just like that. So let's get on offense. Let's see if we can score some points with them. I can try some zone against that run. I don't think it's going to help much, but we got to score first. We're on the right hash. I need to make a couple of adjustments. I'm going to go here. Make that adjustment. And make that adjustment. Let's start off with stick. We're going to go to somebody on the right more than likely. He's not open. Have to go to Price, and he drops it. Okay. Let's try. Let's try screen. Please go man. And we may be in it for a dogfight today. I got to go right back to Price. And if he can't catch it, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Get over here. That gets about what? 3rd and 5. We can try. I think we can get it with stick from wing tight end to go zone again. Ah, man. If they're going to zone us to death, it's going to be really hard. He's not open. Dang it. That's fine. Oh, okay, we may get pass interference on the defense. So we're going to accept that. I guess we'll decline that. Yeah. 1st and 10. We got a break. And we needed it in the worst way. So what are we going to do from here? Let me go Twins. I'm going to go wheel special. There we go. We need to see some man, at least while we're on the right hash. Or at least go and cover 1. Cover 0. Get it, freshman. Great catch. Man, great play by the true freshman tight end, Smith. They brought both safeties down. So we went over the top. Now we're on the 14. I'm going to go here. I may have to do a lot of stuff from this formation today just because of the halfback situation. Looks like Meyer's going to get his first chance at a catch. Going cover 0 here. Bad throw. Had to come back for it. That makes it what? 3rd or 2nd and 6? We can try flanker screen. I'm going to go to Meyer. Get upfield. Nobody blocked. But we're going to get a face mask. Thank you. We will take it. 1st and 3 on the 3. So that is 1st and goal. I'm going to try. Let's do a slot screen. I'm thankful they're going zone. We're going to bounce this over to Spencer. Just get a block or 2 and get in for 6 points. All right, so we've tied it. I got to get the extra point first, but good blocking by everybody. So thankfully the screen game is looking fairly strong at the moment. We will kick an extra point. Let me get a thumbnail while I'm here. We'll get something. Get something with Spencer, maybe. Something like, I don't know, something like this will be pretty good. Let me go ahead and get that while I'm here, because you just never know. Sometimes it's easy to forget getting thumbnails. So I don't know what to do on defense other than, I mean, I guess I can mix up my zones with the mans as well. Our front 4 is going to have to get a push, at least a time or 2. And we got to stop them on the 3rd and longs. Kick it away from their impact guy, which I assume is one of the half, that's probably that halfback. Let's go. Let's try zone. Let's do Tampa 2 and see how they handle it. Going eye tight or eye slot. Going to pass it. Make a tackle. Good stop there. It's going to be what? 2nd and 9 maybe? Let's go back to zone. Just don't run speed option or any type of option on us. I just have no faith in stopping it. Here they go with dive right up. And he's going to get a first down. Or close to it. I don't think he got it. That's going to make a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. Oh, man. What do we do here? I think I'm going to try a cover 1. I'm going to do this. I'm going to occupy this center. And he just went right around with no problem. Went right through me. Again, this is, what do you do? First down. I was sitting right there waiting on it, but he just plowed right through me. Let's try cover 2 man. We've been waiting on it all year to go up against an impact halfback, and we finally get to face one, but this is not a good game to have one to go up against. Play action. Just a bad throw in general, apparently. Let's go zone. We got to give him in 3rd and long situations. I'll crunch in, see if that helps anything. Just depends on what run concept they're going to go with, if they run. I'm going to pass it. Make a tackle somebody. Good job. So it's 3rd and long. We have to get a stop here. Can we do it? I got to stay in nickel. We don't have the bodies to go dime. I'm going to do my underfront or going to do my spy. Just in case he runs to the right side. Make a tackle somebody. Good job. Attaboy, everybody on defense. That was a good team effort. We are going to... I'm going to try double cross. They don't have a very good punter. He may shank this thing, and we may get a good return. So I'll take whatever free points we can get if they provide it. Maybe he'll shank it to the left. Nope, he put it right where he needed it to. I'm going to fair catch that. There's nowhere to go on that one. So left hash. Let's go tunnel screen. I wonder who's on who. The impact guy's on Price. Just stay away from him. Just don't fumble it. Get a first down there. I'm going to go over to empty. Let's go slot outs. A play I don't use a ton. Would love for them to see both of those safeties come down. Or, yeah, they're going cover 1. Good hit. Bad throw. Had to come back for it. Just a bad play on Westerman's part. Let's try quick slants. This may work out okay. I'm going to go over here. Wide open. That's what we need to see right there. I'm just going to stiff arm. We're on the right hash. Let's try. I'm going to go back to stick, I think. Let's hurry this up. Oh, yeah, clock stopped. We don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go to Meyer. Cover 1. Yeah, we'll just go over to him. Whoo! Get upfield. Let's get a touchdown. Thankfully, it was a bad throw. And the corner went for the swat. So there's Westerman. He got his 4,000th yard on the season passing. Good to see that. You go back and look at this. There's a combination of the corner not playing it well and a bad throw forcing our receiver, Meyer, to make a good killer catch to make it work. I wonder if I can get a good something like that will be pretty good, maybe. Let me go ahead and get this while I'm here. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so he may get the thumbnail of the day. We'll see. So that's a good way to end the quarter. We're up a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. So let's continue to stop them. Again, just try to force them into 3rd and long situations. I don't know if their quarterback can handle it as well. And I've noticed they've been throwing more, which is a good thing. Just don't run option on us and don't run a lot in general. If they were smart, if they ran the ball a lot today, I don't know if we can win. So just keep throwing. Fine by me. Get there. Somebody stop it. Just wasted. Complete waste. Nobody touched the kid. Why can't we have this happening to us? Look at this perfect blocking. Everybody came through. Nobody got to touch the guy. And it is an absolute nightmare for us to do the same thing. And I don't understand it. And just like that, we just gave up that touchdown. So, all right, let's get back on offense and try to get it back. Just dreadful. That's the only reason I'm upset about that is because we can't do it ourselves. For whatever reason, we can't block a soul. I don't know. Just don't understand it. I got to get over it, though. All right. And you can't just easily fix it. I think it's a lot of just pure luck and just the right blocking and such. All right, middle of the field. We ain't going to get nothing out of that. I'm going to let that one go. All right, so we're tied. I'm going to go halfback screen. We're going to flip it. And thankfully they're going man. So I can have a chance to go to Meyer. I may actually spread him out a little bit. Do something like that. Oh, what's that's not good. He got in front of the corner. Go over here and look. The corner actually got in front of him. I don't know how that happened. Scared me half to death when I saw that right there. I'm like, oh, that's a pick. Thankfully, Meyer made a play for us. All right, 2nd and inches. Let's go back to stick again. Just keep running these out routes to Meyer. Keep going, man. There you and they're double. Ooh, okay. So everybody's getting double teamed. I wonder if they're doing like a. Nope, they're not doing that. Ah, make a play, Spencer. Killer catch. I threw it at the last millisecond. So they brought both safeties, and I done a hot route to Spencer over the top. Great catch by the freshman. We're kind of in the middle of the field. Let me go. We can try this. We'll go tunnel screen. And I'm kind of glad they're going man. Because I don't know if that screen will work if we're not on the hash. Go to Price. Just don't fumble it. Just get a first down. Just keep doing the same stuff. We're on the 18. I could try. I don't know if it'll work. Let me go back. Let's do Y screen. Hopefully this will work. We're going to go to Sanders. Ooh, watch out. Get a first down, Sanders. So a great play by this corner that came through. Nobody blocked him. Unfortunately, not a single soul blocked that dude. But we was able to get the ball off in time, the catch, and Sanders was able to get down the field first down. Ooh. All right, so we're on the 7. What's a good idea? Let's give it something simple to Price if needed. Let's go back to screen. But they're going man. Got to be careful here. They're doing cover 1. Touchdown. Okay, good deal. So we got the touchdown back. I didn't know if that safety was going to go over there and double team Meyer. It got kind of close, but ended up being a really good throw by Westerman. So a high-scoring game. We need to figure out how to quit having dumb plays on special teams. If they score another time, I'm going to high kick it the rest of the game. I feel like I got no choice. We cannot give up those easy touchdowns. We just can't afford to do so. We don't have enough talent to overcome it. I'm going to try to kick it away from the impact guy again. A terrible kick. This is going out of bounds. Well, at least they're not going to return it. I just hit the button way too late. Oh, well. So they're going to get it on the 35. Let's go zone. I'll stick with 4-3 for now. I'm going to do an underfront. Having that backside defensive end can really help at times. Get free, but they're going to run it here. Just went right by me. Too easy. Everybody got to push up front. Look at that. Everybody got pushed up front. Let's go man. I'm going to do another underfront. Sooner or later, he'll try to do play action or something. And we're going to be able to get to him, or he's going to have a bad throw out of the gate. Tackle him, tackle him, See, it takes 2 or 3 guys to bring him down. I almost went cover 1, but I'm going to stay back. We'll stick with our cover 2. We'll do an over front this time. Well, play action. Intercept that somebody. Or go out of bounds. That's fine. That's going to be what? 2nd and 3rd and 2. I'm not paying attention. I'm going to go man lock on this one. I'm afraid to go all out blitz. I don't want them to get like an easy score if they went play action or something to that effect. So we'll take our chance to the strong side. Don't do the end around. They're going over there. Just tackle them. Tackle them. Nice. Who came through? Horn. Our senior outside linebacker, impact player. Please punt it. They may punt. Yes, thank you. Please punt it. Huge stop right there. Play of the game so far. Get the ball back right here. Would love to stretch the lead. Boot this thing in the end zone. Make it easy for me. Oh, this ain't good. Just nobody hit him. – That's a good punt. So we're on the 10. I'm going to go back over here. We're going to go flanker screen. And we are going to go to Sanders, but I'm going to bring Green over because I think that impact linebacker is on Price. I do not want him to be on him. High snap, have to come over here. Get a first down to Price. Just make the catch. That's all I'm asking of you. And you've done a good job there. So it's 1st and 10. Let's keep it simple. I'm going to go wing tight end. Let's go screen again. Price should be able to handle this. I just now realized I got the center pulling. I don't know why I have him set up as such. Get a block. Just get some yards, about 4 or so. Wow, 17 straight completions for Westerman. That's not bad. Of course, the vast majority of our throws are pretty simple. Let's try stick. We're going to go to Meyer. Cover 1, yep. Good throw. There we go. 6 points. He ain't going to catch him. He may. Let's see what happens here. Can he get out, run him? No. Thankfully, he's just not fast enough. Win it out. Go to your best player. All it took was one broken tackle. We know this very well by their impact halfback. And that safety almost got to him, but he just wasn't fast enough. So I guess Meyer is going to get our thumbnail of the day. He already has 2 touchdowns. Is that correct? I know my offense is super simple. We all know out routes are strong in this game. They can be if everything goes correctly. But again, I've always been trying to work around my players as best I can. And we got an impact receiver, and that's just a simple way to give him the ball. And it's also up to the defense to call certain things too. So if they would have went zone, I'd have to go to my halfback on that one. All right, back to defense we go. Get a stop. Stop. Golly. Our poor kicking team. Then now they're at the 43. Let's go zone from nickel. Don't run up the middle. Going to pass it again, which is fine. Ooh, intercept that. I think he got a hand on it. Or that guy could have dropped it. Either way, it's not a catch. That's all that matters. Let's go back to 4-3. I'm going to try the underfront. I got to get Horn over there just in case that receiver gets open. Triple. Nice stop by Ford. True freshman corner. 3rd and 6. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do my spy. I'm going to shift him over. We're going to do this right here. Oh, they call the glitch play, but watch him get like a first down. So we got lucky here. I don't know what play this is. This is gun trips. Is this QB draw? I got to go back and look. So I think this is the QB draw. I don't remember ever changing this. That's just a glitch. I don't know what happened there. That's something I can look into. That's odd. I've never seen that play get messed up before. So we got a break, a massive break right there. I'm going to go middle fan. Maybe I bet I know what that is. I think that's QB sprint. I need to write that down. QB sprint out of gun trips. I'll see if I can update that after the game. I've been using version 7 of my playbook. I haven't released it or nothing. I haven't done a ton of updates. I only got like 40 or so. So they're going to run down some of this clock. We'll have to fair catch this one. Just don't hit him. 1.5 minutes when we got all 3 timeouts. Can we get down the field and score? We're going to try. I'm going to go back to this play. I'm going to leave Meyer as is. I didn't like the way that corner got up on him the last time. Get a catch, but I'm going to have to call a timeout on that one. We can try. Let's go screen. I'm trying to think of what's the easiest way to get out of bounds if needed. They're going to cover 1 here. Yep, cover 1. But they're making their tackles. 3rd and 1. I'm going to go quick slants. They're going man dime. I am going to wait till this clock runs down a little bit, just in case we can't convert this. I don't want to give them the ball right back real quick. So if we can at least get a first down, then we can kind of worry about getting down the field more. I'm going to do this for now. See, that impact linebacker is still probably on Price, and that's who we're going to go to. But just in case, like, he drops it or something. But he's not going to. We're going to get out of bounds. Now I can start throwing down the field a little bit more. Now, this is... I don't know if Westerman can handle this, but we're going to try it. This is, you know, we don't run these concepts often this season because I just don't know if he can handle the intermediate stuff. Like, here they're going zone. Hopefully he doesn't throw a pick here. I go to Price. Get a nice play. Whew. So they went, I didn't even know what coverage they went, but I saw somebody coming through on the blitz. And I was fixing to get hit. So I'm running for my life, and I saw my halfback on the corner route. Great throw, Westerman. Nice. Get out of bounds, too. Didn't have to waste a timeout. 1st and 10. We can try scissors in. This will be interesting. Cover 2. I'm not feeling the heat. Go. Spencer, get out of bounds. Great play. They went soft cover 2, and I was able to roll out. That's not too hard of a throw to make. I mean, he's wide open, obviously. That helps. So now we're on the 15. Let me go flanker screen. We got 2 timeouts to play with. We need to just get in the end zone somehow before the half ends. How about we get in the end zone on this play right here? 6 points. Ha! That's how you do it right there. Great blocking. I had a juke. Don't know who Green was going after there, though, but Spencer had a killer block. So our boy Meyer, the best wide receiver in the country, I'm milking him for all it's worth. I mean, you can't, we've done so much just to give him the ball, and it's all been basic stuff, just basic throws to him. I'm wearing him out. He's carried us all season, him and Westerman, just been a good connection all year. So 25 seconds to go. Let's just get through the half unscathed. Then we'll regroup. Get back in the 3rd quarter, maybe get another touchdown, and then I'll feel a whole lot better about it. I'm feeling pretty good about it now, honestly, but our defense stepped up the last couple of drives. Our offense, and get a tackle. Shoo. I thought he had another chance there. Let's go basic zone for a little bit. I'm assuming they're going to try to make something out of this drive. I'm going to just do a basic spread of the line. Anybody open? Attaboy Fields. I had all the faith in him in the world to get a tip right there. 2nd and 10. We're going to call the same thing, but from 4-3. I think I may try an underfront. I'm taking a chance. Just don't run to the left. I think they're going to pass again, and they are. Make a play, freshman. And a face mask to go with it. Golly. He's had a bad day. That's 2 deep bombs he's given up. And now they're on the 9-yard line. Well, that's not the way you want to end this, but maybe we can hold them to a field goal. They got 2 plays left in it before they got to kick a field goal. Maybe we can get an interception. Intercept that. Oh. I think Coach was going to get that if Fields didn't knock it down. So 6 seconds. This is the last play. We got to get a stop here. Can we force the field goal? I'm expecting another pass. There you go, fellas. There you go. So they redeemed themselves. Fields had 2 killer plays right there. 2 swats. And now they're going to kick the field goal. Whew. So we got out of that jam. Let's go field goal safe, man, in case they want to fake it. So it looks like the last couple of games, I think Coach is hitting that little freshman wall just a bit. Thankfully, he didn't miss the tackle. Of course, he grabbed the guy's face mask to make the tackle. But either way, 35-17. Let's go to the stats. 400 yards of offense already. Like, we are just clanging and banging on the offensive side of the ball. We haven't ran the ball once. Of course, our top halfback's out. We don't run the ball much anyways. But they only have 92 yards in passing. But 24 of 25. I'm trying to think of the incompletion. What was it? I don't remember him making a bad throw today. But again, I'm giving him the easiest throws possible. Any average quarterback can make a lot of these throws. And it's thankful that he can actually throw it deep fairly well too. But either way, passing yards over 400 yards, 100% on third down. They're 40%. Keeping it clean, both teams on the turnover front. So again, 24-25, 402, 5 touchdowns for Westerman. Gee whiz! And no interceptions. Screen and shoot, baby. Screen and shoot. All right, so let's go to receiving. Myers got 9 receptions already. Price has got 7. He only had the 1 drop. Oh, that was it. He had the drop early in the game. That's right. You go to yards. Meyer leading there with 169. Spencer's got 80. Price has got 72. A lot of people got the touch the ball today. A lot of catches by several different people. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guys. Pretty cool. But Myers got 4 touchdowns. I thought he just had 3. I misspoke. He's got 4. Defensively, Ford and Coach are leading in tackles. That's not a good thing. Your secondary guys leading in tackles. Tackles for loss, Ford and Peterson, but not a single sack and not an interception yet. And what's helping, and is again, you go over to stats. I didn't look at this earlier. They are just throwing the ball more than they are running it. Imagine if they ran the ball about 70% of the time. They ran option and hand the ball off to their halfback more. Would be a completely different ball game. So we're up 18. We're going to get the ball back. I'm going to go right down the field. I'm trying to score a touchdown. Get in the end zone like that. Thankfully, that ball always bounces like that in this game. Middle of the field. I'm going to go, let's do this one. Let's do screen from here. Keep calling man when we're towards the right hash, and we will continue to go to Meyer. Good throw. Man, that was spot on. First down. That was one of his best throws of the day. Right where it needed to be. I'm going to go, if I can find it, tunnel screen. This time we're going to go to the right. They're going 5-2. Let's see what those safeties do. We'll go to Price. Just get whatever yards you can. First down. Right hash. I'm going to stay here. We're going to try that wheelie special again. We have some opportunities over the top. Smith's is a little bit easier to throw to, but they're going cover 2. Terrible throw there. So that's an intermediate throw. I really don't trust him in a lot of those deep outs and such. It just wasn't a very good throw on his part. So it's 2nd and 10. Let's give him a little something easier if they go zone. Let's go screen. And they are. We'll come over here. Maybe we can get an extra block. Just not a whole lot there. So it's 3rd and long. I may have to 3rd and 8. I want to give Meyer a chance to make the catch. So we're going to take a chance with halfback corner. And they're going man, thankfully. Let's see if Westerman can make this comeback throw. They're at least be going cover 1. Good catch. First down. That should be a first. He'll be super close, but I think he got it. 4th and inches. You got to be kidding. Oh, my gosh. Really? Let's try. I got to go for this. Let's go quick slants. And they're going man. I think I'll stick with this. I think we can get the first with Price. I'm going to bring him over. Maybe this guy will bump into our linebacker. And let's just get the first down. Just don't fumble it. All right, so we got out of that little jam. I'm going to go back to empty. I wish I had something where I could give it to Meyer from this angle, and something I can trust Westerman with. Like, we can try pivot. I think he can handle it. We're about to find out. This may be a mistake, me trying to get a little experimental with our stuff. But so they're going zone. Go to our tight end. Get upfield. First down. Nice. Not a bad throw. I want to stay here. Let me look. Like, I would love to do switch smash. We've done a lot of that last year, but I just don't think Westerman can handle it. Let's go Y screen. And we're going to go to somebody on the left. I don't know if I got enough room to go over the top to Spencer. I may have to keep it safe and just go to Meyer. Well, they're going cover one anyway. Watch out. And he fell. I was fixing to get sacked. I didn't want to throw it super hard. So great play by Westerman, by Meyer. And now we're on the left hash. Let's go flanker screen. Maybe Meyer could punch this thing in for a touchdown. May get his 5th on the day. Get upfield. Oh, just a bad throw. He got slowed down on the route. I'm going to try the other one. Let's go to Ace Twins. Let's go tunnel screen here. And they're going man, so I'm going to go to somebody on the right. Well, I guess I got no choice but to go to Price. We'll leave it as is. And he's going to walk in for a touchdown. All right. So that's number 6 for Westerman on the day. And now we're up 24. Fixing to go at 25. That was a good drive. It took up half the quarter. I don't know how many plays we went up through that one. We're about to find out. My guess is like a dozen. It felt like at least 10. 10 plays, 80 yards, a little over 2.5 minutes. So I think we got this one in hand, which means we can actually maybe play a little second string in the 4th quarter. Let's see what our first string defense can do here. So USF, South Florida, they kind of pooped the bed. Their offensive coordinator did. He's got speed and 2 impact guys in the backfield and chose not to run them much. And I'm thankful for that. I'll dance at your wedding. I don't know what Horn was doing there. He just went right by him. Going to get a first down. See, just simple stuff like that would have absolutely killed us today. They could have controlled the clock, kept our offense on the field, off at the field, but now watch them go like right back to the pass. I'm going to do another underfront. Intercept that. Uh-oh, that ain't good. 6 points. Can coach get him? Shoestring tackle. Well, at least they went to their best skill player. I tried to get over there in time, but he went right through me. Like most impact halfbacks do. And let's just stick with Tampa 2. If they keep scoring, start getting the habit of doing that, then I may be able to just keep my first string in there all day. Now they keep running. Yeah, now you're playing smart. He had nowhere to go, though. Good job front and 7. I'm going to stick with zone. Let's stick with our Tampa 2. And they're going with this. We'll do a complete over front with the entire front 7. Speed option to the weak side. That could have been a late hit, but I don't think that penalty is in this game. 3rd and 5. I'm going to go with a spy with my left defensive end. Keep the quarterback in check. I'm going to bring these guys over. And my backup middle linebacker's in there. Intercept that somebody. Look who it is. Attaboy freshman. I felt like he was due to get an interception. So he just had, that's what is maybe his 2nd on the year. That may be his 1st. He got right in front of it, though. Our boy is growing up. Look at that. That kid is going to be the best safety I'll ever have it with Syracuse, that's for sure. So we're in the middle of the field. Super excited for that kid. He's my favorite player, honestly. I really enjoy watching him play. So let's get back on offense. I'm going to... Everybody's doing that. I wonder what'll happen. Let's just leave it as is. They're going to cover 1. Good throw there. Going to pick up 7. Or 8, possibly. Let's go... let's go screen. That's an easier throw for Westerman. But they're going man, so you know who we're going to go to. Unless they go... So you notice the impact linebacker's on Spencer. I'm going to motion him over. and force somebody else on that side to go for them. Unless, if they go cover 0, but they're not, so we'll just go to Meyer. And we're going to get another 6 points. Incredible ball player. Must be nice to be able to break some tackles. The kid's a stud. Absolute stud. He's feeling it. He knows he's the best wide receiver in the country. And he's playing like it. Having another just MVP performance. That could be a good thumbnail too. Him running out sideways like that. Let's see. Let me get all the way down. Something like... Or the spin could be a good thumbnail. Maybe like him staring down that receiver or that corner would be pretty cool. Either way, I was going to get this one like right there would be really good. Something like that would be pretty cool with him smiling. That would be a good one as well. Let me go ahead and get that one while we're here. Oh, incredible play. Trying to get maybe another one if it'll let me. Awesome. That's a really good up close shot right there of, again, our MVP of the season. So we're on the 25. Let's go back to run something simple for him. Let's go flanker screen. But we're not going to go to him. We'll go to somebody on the right. They may be going cover 0. Can we go to our tight end over the top? Fixing to get hit. Get it. 6 points. I had to throw it pretty much as soon as the ball was snapped. They blitzed up the B gap. And I had to throw it off my back foot. And I had to take him over and just run as fast as I possibly could to get 6 points. So we have another freshman with a touchdown. So I know this incoming class is going to be really special. We got 2 5-stars, 2 4-stars already. But if you think about it, the best class we may ever get, just in terms of impact, is the one we just picked up. How many freshmen are starting for us this year and are making plays? Incredible. Gotta love them. So 49-17. And now I think I'm ready to start subbing in some dudes. So we stopped them in the end zone. I'm going to take my offense out. I'm going to go to depth chart. We're going to place a few dudes on defense who just don't need to be playing. We need them for later. Let's go. Young, I'm going to put Horn behind him. I'm going to take Coach out, put Owens in. And we're going to put Keys in just because him and Waters are about the same, more or less. Everybody else can stay in. I would take out my middle linebacker, Johnson, but we don't have enough depth there to really do that. So let's get through the rest of the game. Hopefully don't give up a ton of touchdowns or anything. And let's finish this bad boy. I can't... Yeah, we can go nickel. I'm going to pinch the line. Intercept that free safety. Nope, he whiffed it. And just like that, 6 points. Shoestring tackle. So if that was Coach, he probably could have made a play there, but he just couldn't. We'll go here. I'm not going to put my first string back in. There's no point. I mean, the game's over with. And we are Big East champions once again. I just now realized that we just won our 2nd straight Big East title. Face mask. They didn't call it. Thank you. Good tackle, Butler. So Johnson's not even out there for whatever reason. Now I got a defensive tackle playing middle linebacker. What in the world? Where's Johnson? Is he still? No, speed option. Somebody make a play. Oh, good job, Al. I went for the big hit. I never do this, but I went for the massive hit. And I was able to swat that thing out of his hand. But they got the ball back. All right, into the 3rd quarter. Great 3rd quarter. Let's wrap this thing up. I'm going to try to run clock and just kind of get through as best as I can. I'm going to go here. Do the under front. Johnson's back in the game. Intercept that. I don't think he'll have to. Overshot it. I wonder if they'll just go for it. Yep, they'll go for it. So their quarterback hasn't had a great season. He would have a killer season if they'd run him more, but they don't. He's ran it, what, 4 times today, maybe? Oh, I whiffed it. And he got the first down. 1st and goal. Dang it. I didn't get there in time. I'm going to go all-out blitz on this one. We're going to shade over like this. I'm going to get like right here. They may just go basic speed option to the right. Oh, I whiffed it. Man, came right on through, but he was already past me. So they've scored. They're going to go for an onside kick. Look who their long snapper is. The big old number 1, the big right tackle. So everything kicked off for them on that drive with that deep bomb. As soon as I take coach out, what do? They go right and attack that area. So now I got Horn out here. Just go out of bounds. Yeah, it's all that matters. Just get out of bounds. Let's do some PE reads. And maybe we can just pick up first downs here and there. Looks like we're going to have to throw this one, though. Good catch by the freshman. Are we out of bounds, though? We are not. Nice. Let's go PE read from here. Again, this is our main run concept just because I want to throw so much. That ain't good. I won't be able to run that one. But they may be going cover 0. But let's run a little clock and see. Cover, yep. Can Harley get it? Get it, Harley. Get it, Harley. Oh, he dropped it, I think. I think he just dropped it. So 3rd and 2. I'm going to go here. Let's go stick. Let's see if we can make the basic throw. Now, this is Hollingsworth. His arm ain't the greatest in the world. But maybe he can make this throw to Bennett. Nope. Not even close. That was awful. Okay, I think I may actually go for this. Because I just want to run more clock. Let's go halfback direct and see how they handle it. Hopefully we can get a first. Just don't shade in that direction. Dang it, they done that, didn't they? Let's see if we can just somehow get it in there. There you go. First down. Stay in bounds. Keep the drive alive. Keep running some clock. I'm going to go back to this play, or this formation. Is it a good idea to go halfback dive on that impact middle linebacker? Probably not, but let's go with the basic dive play. I'm going to probably stay in this formation and trips or trio offset just because I don't use them a whole lot. Well, they're brand new to the game. We put them in a while back ago. Not a bad drive play. It's going to get about 4 out of that. I'm going to stay here. What else do we got? We got screen. Let's try arrows. Let's see if Hollingsworth can handle this. We'll go to somebody on the left. This is going to be kind of a tough throw. This is a West Coast play. We're going to probably have to hit Bennett on this one. Hopefully this will go. I may just go to Smith. We'll probably go to, yeah, let's keep this real simple. Let's go to Spencer or Smith on this one. They're going cover 0. Can he get it? Get it, Spencer. Great throw. Nice. They went cover 0, so I went to the wheel route. Just a deep ball situation, 50-50. That's always a good matchup with a big wide receiver like that. I wasn't expecting to score that quickly, but that's just what they gave me. I'm going to kick an extra point. Still got 3 minutes to go. This may take a little bit, but I'll try not to get too aggressive on the next drive. Let's kick it away from the impact guy. So if I had to guess, this is probably one of the top 3 strongest schemes you could run in this game. Another killer return. How many kick return yards have they had today? It's got to be well over 200. This one, the I option offense, if you got the players to do it, just an option offense of some sort, you can really do damage. Going to run it. Oh, I whiffed it. I didn't mean to dive. Imagine if they would have done this more today. That's actually the first time he scrambled. on a pass play, from what I remember. At least they get to run a little clock for us. Go right here. Play action. Intercept that somebody. Overshot it, thankfully. I'll stick with the same play. Going back to gun spread. I thought it said they was going 3 wide. They may have a tight end out there or something. Intercept that. Good tackle, though, by Ford. True freshman. Third, and let's go third and, yeah, 3rd and 8. We'll go nickel. I'm going to bring this guy over. Somebody open anywhere? Ford's open. We may get another. He's going to get caught. Killer catch by the true freshman. That kid's going to be a stud for us. So our secondary has a nice, bright future. We got 3 true freshmen starting for us. He just jumped right in front of that thing. The quarterback threw it really low, too. That helped. So we're on the left hash. Let's go P. Reed. They're spreading everybody and their brother out. Let's just hand the ball off. There's nobody open. Nobody able to block. 2nd and 10. I'm going to try motion wide receiver option. I wish they'd go man. I'd love to go to that option route with Spencer. But I think I'm going to hand the ball off right up the middle and see if Price can pick up a yard or two. Then on 3rd down, I may just run it again just so we can run clock. They may stop it. We'll see. Let's go ahead and just hand the ball off. Just pick me up right out of the gate. 3rd and 7. I may have to. Let's go scissors in. Let's see if I can just pick up the 1st down. We're going to hit that dig route, hopefully to Bennett. We're going to move our tight end over just to give Bennett a little more room to work with. Especially get that middle linebacker out of the way if he's the one who's defending. Something like this. High snap. Good catch. And we should be able to take a knee the rest of the way. 56-24. And we are Big East champions once again. Sorry, Louisville, for raining on your parade. I'm sure you wanted to have a chance to beat us in that last game of the season to win the conference title, but that's not going to happen because we just won it today with a game left over. Congratulations. 2 straight Big East champions in a row. Again, we all know the Big East is kind of down in this dynasty. I didn't really take that into account when I took over Syracuse, but that's all right. You live and learn. We're going to snap it one more time. So Westerman is your MVP of the day, but I feel like it was Meyer who really done most of the damage for us. 7 touchdowns for Westerman. I think that's what it said. I guess we ended up with a couple more in the 3rd quarter. Over 500 yards again. One of them is probably going to win the Heisman. If we keep racking up points like this, the only downside is we don't have that 12th game to stack up the yard and stats and such. We're only playing 11 games and there's no conference title game. 56-24. Big East champions. They're not going to show it here. They're going to do it at the end of the season. Let me go ahead and speed this up. Not a big crowd today. And whatever crowd there was here, we sent them home early. But South Florida, they're one of the worst teams in our conference. They could have been a whole lot better if their backfield was utilized just a little bit better. So 635 yards of offense to their 332. They actually moved the ball around halfway decent. They just couldn't get in the end zone enough. And their defense could not stop us whatsoever. 39 of 43. That's a pretty good percentage. 617 yards passing. 60% on 3rd down for us. 25 for them. And we didn't have a single turnover. They had 2. Individual stats. So again, 36 for 38, 562 yards, 7 touchdowns, and no interceptions. An incredible stat line for Westman. And Hollinsworth was able to get in the game and do a few things. Running the ball, we didn't do it enough. We didn't have to. Receiving, Meyer led it with 15 receptions, 262 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Can you say Heisman there? If he ain't going to win it, Western may win it. Either way, as long as one of them does, I'll be cool with it. But Price had 103 yards. I thought he done a nice job stepping in for Massey. He's got one more game to do that. Spencer had a great game, 122 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sanders got a touchdown as well. A lot of people got to catch the ball today, about 8 or 9 guys. Defensively, Coach led in tackles. I think that's like the second straight game he's led in tackles. Tackles for loss, not a whole lot here. Not a single sack, and a couple of interceptions. One by Ford, one by Coach. Freshman, all over the place. All right, let's get out of here. We got some stuff to look at. We got one more game left. I got a bye week. So what we're going to do is let's sim the week. I am not going to look at the magazine for the bye week. We're going to just head straight into the next week. I want to see what the damage is when we don't play a game. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not even going to look at the scores. They're not that important to us. So what we're going to do is, again, I'm going to sim week 12. Let's just jump ahead. We got Louisville coming up. And now we're going to look at the top 25 in the magazine, and we'll see where we're at with awards and such. 8-2. Can't wait to put the 8 on my overlay. We got one more game left, and then the bowl game, and then I don't know. I'll figure out if I'll do the off-season video before the new game comes out. We'll see. So let's go look at the top 25 for the week. Mississippi State, USC, Virginia, Boise State won. You got Auburn, NC State, Ohio State. Michigan got beaten overtime. Then you got Florida, Cal, Arizona State, Western Michigan. The one lost to us. Then you got Texas. Oklahoma got upset. Well, I guess that's not an upset. Texas A&M's having a good year. Then you got Texas Tech and Iowa State. Then you got Michigan State getting upset, and Miami won. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. We're done with recruiting. Bowl rankings, USC, NC State. I think these two are on a collision course for a national championship, and Miami's got something to say about it. There's a lot of really good teams left. Look, A&M having a good year. A lot of one-loss teams. Go to top 25 polls. I'm curious to see how close we are. There we are. So we are 28th in the country at the moment. Maybe if you go over to the media poll, we may be ranked. It'll be close. And we're not, but we are. They got us like 31st. There, let's go to Heisman Watch. So there's Meyer still leading at the top spot. 1,700 yards, 20 touchdowns. Westerman went down only because we didn't play a game. But he's got 4,400 yards, 42 touchdowns, and the quarterback ahead of us has a few more touchdowns, but Westerman's got more yards by like almost 900 yards. But for whatever reason, they're going to put the Cal quarterback up because he plays probably tougher competition and he's got more touchdowns. Again, touchdowns is a big deal in this game. Awards finalists. We're up for several. So Maxwell, there's Westerman and Meyer. We made the finalists, but technically that's not the finalists because all it takes is somebody to get hurt or whatnot or don't play, and you could drop out of that top 3. But there we are in the top 3. DeBigneric, no. Quarterback, Westerman's hanging right there. Wide receiver. If Meyer doesn't win this one, I'm going to get royally upset. This kid right here for New Mexico State's having a good year, but it's nothing compared to what Meyer's doing. I mean, Meyer is just destroying lives at wide receiver at the moment. Tight end, cool to see Sanders just get recognized a little bit right here. 500 yards, 5 touchdowns. Just really cool to see that. We don't have any offensive linemen on here. Remington, let's see. I think the only one is return. Harley still kind of hanging there. Cool to see that, though. And then we're still up for grabs on the Coach of the Year award. Bowl projections. I think this is the first one for us on the season. I wonder where they have us at. They have us in the Orange Bowl. That's right. The Big East champion plays in the Orange Bowl. As of now, we may be playing the Hurricanes. That would be pretty cool. Players of the week nationally, we can go back to the previous week. So there's Westerman, offensive MVP of the week before. Outside linebacker for Iowa. Then you go, oops, my bad. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go over to the Big East. So Westerman and then the middle linebacker for Louisville. So you go back to nationally. Go to week 12. So then you got Southern Miss halfback had a good game. Outside linebacker for Indiana had a good game. And then in the Big East, you had quarterback Louisville had a good one, and Cincinnati linebacker had a really good game. All right, conference standings. This is over with. We have won the Big East title. We won it by 2 games going ahead in Louisville. They're 4-2. Cincy's 4-2. We beat the entire conference with a 2-game lead. That is pure dominance. But again, none of these teams are like super incredible. The best ones outside of us are 6-3. You know, I mean, they're solid, having good seasons, but just nothing too impactful. Let's go to our team info screen. Massey out for one more week. Hopefully we could be fine without him. But Westerman, Price, and Meyer, the whole show is Westerman and Meyer at this point. And on the defensive side, you got Johnson, Peterson, and Fields. That's been consistent pretty much all year. And then let's go down to Louisville. So they got an outside linebacker out for 9 weeks. They got a quarterback that's looking pretty solid. They got a running back averaging over 100 yards a game. We'll see if he's an impact guy or not. And they got a receiver averaging almost 120 yards a game. So it looks like they got a nice balanced attack. And on defense, they got a bunch of random dudes kind of doing whatever. So that's what we got coming up. We're going to end the regular season with a game against Louisville. They beat us last season. I'd like to think we can get some revenge on them this year. West Virginia and Louisville were the 2 conference teams that beat us last season. I'd like to see us take care of business here. Now, they got a little bit more talent than we do. See, every single team in the conference is C+ or worse. I don't think there's a single team that's B- or better from what I remember. We play everybody. But you look at their offense, 14th in the country, 47th in rushing, 13th in passing. But their defense isn't the best in the world. However, their turnover differential is really strong. But guess what? Ours is too. Something's got to give. Hopefully we can get some revenge, get a win, and end the Big East conference season undefeated. I would love to see it, and I know you will too. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.